This is a video that shows how tax preparers can collaborate with their clients to request sensitive files to be sent securely, powered with blockchain using Haspit. The tax preparers can prepare the tax returns for their clients, share them with their clients such that their clients can review them and comment on them electronically in an asynchronous and seamless way. Once the clients have approved the tax returns, the tax preparers can then send the tax returns to their clients for electronic signature. The clients can electronically sign the tax returns using Haspit such that the tax preparer can submit the tax returns during the tax season. To get started, the tax preparer will first request the sensitive files by clicking on Request Files to create a new file request. The tax preparer can send the file request to multiple clients at the same time by entering their email address. The tax preparer can enter an optional message with the file request to let their clients know that it's tax season and it's time to send him or her the W-2s and the tax documents. The tax preparer can have their clients send their files such that they're stored in separate private folders when submitted via Haspit. Let's go and look at what the recipients will see based on the tax preparer's file request. As you can see, the recipients will receive an email asking them to upload their files for their 2020 tax returns based on the tax preparer's file request that was created earlier. The clients can click on Upload Files button in their email to upload their sensitive files such that they are transmitted securely with blockchain using Haspit, as shown here. The client can choose to click on the upload button such that they can upload all their files at once, letting the tax preparer know that they have submitted not only their W-2s but all the related tax documents at the same time. Once the file request has been completed, let's go and look at what the tax preparers will see when they log into their Haspit account. When the tax preparer logs into their Haspit account, the tax preparer will see the client's folders that have been created automatically based on the client submitting their file request as shown here. The tax preparer can go into any of those folders and look at the W-2s and the tax-related documents that have been submitted by the client. The tax preparer can open the tax documents, including the W-2, review the W-2, as well as add comments in the W-2 or other tax-related documents for the client. As you can see, when the comment is posted, the comment is tied to the pin that was posted in the document. So when the user goes and creates another pin and adds another comment, you can distinguish between each comment by highlighting the comment to see the pin that basically represents that comment, or vice versa by hovering over the pin and you will see the comment highlight, so you can see the comment that's related to that particular pin that was dropped in the document. Just like the tax preparer has added comments in the W-2 document for the client can add comments in the tax returns prepared by the tax preparer for the tax preparer to resolve. This allows the tax preparer and the client to work asynchronously and seamlessly using Haspit, especially during COVID. Once the tax preparer has reviewed the W-2s and other tax-related documents, the tax preparer can now go and create the tax returns for the client and upload the 1040 tax return for the client in the client folder. Once the document has been uploaded, the tax preparer can open the 1040 document and prepare the document for e-signature. To prepare the document for e-signature, the tax preparer can scroll down to the location where the tax preparer wants the client to sign, click on the e-sign icon in the viewer and enter the email address of the client that needs to sign the document. The tax preparer can choose to also include the tax preparer's email as part of the signees in the document. Once the tax preparer has selected the client that has to sign the document, the tax preparer can now place the signature block by selecting the signature block from the navigation on the top, as well as basically place the blocks for signature as well as date at the appropriate location within the tax return form. Once the tax preparer has completed the signature blocks that the tax preparer would like the client to sign in, the tax preparer can click on invite to sign and complete the email that the tax preparer would like to send to the client to sign the tax return. Now that the tax preparer has completed the document for e-signatures, let's go and look at what the client will see on their end. The client will receive an email from the tax preparer asking the client to e-sign the tax return. The client can click on Sign Files in the email received from the tax preparer to log into the Haspit system such that they can securely sign their tax return. When the tax preparer clicks on the arrow, the client is taken to the location where the signature blocks are located. The client can sign the document, and once the client has signed all the locations in the document, the client can click on Finish to finish signing the tax return electronically. We can now look at what the tax preparer will see on their end once the client has finished signing the electronic version of their tax return. The tax preparer, when the tax preparer logs into their email, the tax preparer will see that the tax preparer has received an email from the client saying that the client has signed their tax return. The tax preparer can click on View Files, and it'll take the tax preparer to their Haspit account, where once the tax preparer logs into their Haspit account, the tax preparer will be able to see the signed document in their Haspit web account. As shown here. The tax preparer can scroll down and look at where the client has signed their tax return so that the tax preparer can get ready to submit the tax return for the tax season. This completes the video that shows how tax preparers can collaborate with their clients to securely request sensitive files and have their clients electronically sign their tax returns before submitting it to IRS during the tax season.